Alright, here on my porch, looking at the Flatirons. There's the slab. Let's go climb it. Finished jogging through the neighborhood. We are at Shanahan Ridge Trailhead, which is just the one that I live closest next to. Yeah, if you were driving up trying to do the slab, you would want to park at Cragmore. It would just cut a little bit off the approach, but you can kind of see the slab. Well, obviously you can see it up through those trees. So only mile and a half, 2 miles or so. Not quite. Semi uphill, but not super steep or anything. So we're just gonna jog up and touch base a little bit. It is very fucking hot. Just jogging. There's a big old puddle of water up here. My dog likes to swim in. And today, I would like to swim in that. It's like at least 90 degrees out, I think. I don't know, it's hot as fuck. Do I do it? No, that looks disgusting. Alright, keep on grinding. This rock has such an awesome presence. How big it is as you're running up to it. Pretty freaking awesome. Yeah. There are routes that go straight up. I'm gonna do the diagonal. Goes kind of up the ridge, then up to the top and then over, but tired. Pretty freaking sweet. Gotta be up there soon. Let's do it. The word's pretty clapped out. Speed cross 6s, which probably aren't the best for 5th class scrambling, but they work. So if you start here and go up right there, it's like a 5-3 little slabby start to the diagonal route, but in true fashion, the diagonal route starts up this little social trail. Alright, we have made it to the start. Oh. I'm just all up this ridge, up to this tree. Go as far left or right as you want. I brought this pack because I was hoping it would hold my phone well. We're gonna test that theory. Alright. Yeah, these shoes suck. I'm like gonna go buy new approach shoes right after this. Up in that tree. Get out left a little bit. Yeah. think there's any way you're going to be able to see what my feet are doing, which is okay. We'll go up left. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. Okay. Well, that was a climbing move. Yeah, normally I'm way off right into the easier stuff, but this works. Just came up there. Hell yeah. Looking pretty solid. Next part of the route goes up this little steep section, and then here's like that little flake in that gap by that bush. We're gonna go up through that, so let's see, let's go. Yeah, my camera flipped around again, so fuck, I really hope it's getting the fun stuff. Came up over that. You can see we were down there at one point. Going up to those two trees. We're at this pine tree. Just gotta navigate up through there. Pretty cool. In car out over there. Well, there's such a cool city. There's the university with all those red roofs. Ski boots. Up to the two trees. It says something about like follow a flake system, which I assume is this. So. Oh, hey, little lizard. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, this looks nice. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just go up. I don't really think it matters through here which way I go. I kind of like stepping up to that. I do. This is a kind of cool piece of rock right here. Yeah, I like that. Got a little right foot, left foot, right hand. Are we still recording forwards? We are. Yay. Cool. Right foot, left foot, reach. Alright. Now, every now and then, I do this route, and you come across this handhold. It's like a small mini arch. And I haven't hit that yet. I thought it was down here on this section, but maybe not. It's a real neat section through here. Like, look at, I don't know if you guys can see these hands. It's real solid, super vertical. Just high foot, pull yourself up. I mean, it's a pretty fun move. And just up through this little flaky section. Now I think I understand finally what they mean by the flaky section. Pretty sure I'm on it. Looks more fun to pull up into that crack up there. Just in there. Alright. Oh, hey. I usually come up by this little arch handhold. This is the little arch handhold right here. So, I found it. And that's, I guess, right up between the trees. So, hell yeah. Hopefully we're still recording. This is like the funnest section, is climbing up the face. Because eventually we'll get to the ridge. And you'll see that's just, well, there's not a lot going on. So, we could stay slabby, or we could go left and get onto a little bit more face climbing. Honestly, this slab, last time I did it, got pretty hairy. Had like redemption. So I think we're gonna go up this ultimately slabby section. Alright. Like, I mean, there's not a lot here. I don't know if we could see my feet. Honestly, kind of sketchy, actually. I don't know if I like that foot much more, but at least I've got some hands. Yep. That's the slabby section. So, glad I showed you guys that. This is intense right here. Thought I could maybe get up to those holds. I don't know. I don't think there's any way in hell that's happening. Maybe up that way. Woo! Would be terrifying to lose balance through here. Yeah, you know what? As fun as that looks, let's stay on this ridge. Which, yeah, doesn't look 1,000 times better, but it is. Yep. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It's amazing how you'll be on someone's chalk line, just having a good old time, and it just disappears. I think I'm just gonna keep marching up this slab. It's kind of fun. Oh, chalk's back. So yeah, there's a route called Syzygy on this guy. It's supposed to be pretty tough. Well, I think it's like 5.3. Tougher than I'm used to scramble, if you will. Oh yeah. Wind is chooching. I don't know about you guys, but I hate the wind. Hate it. Hate it so much. Just doing some low angle face climbing here. Liking. Now we're just gonna work our way up and over to the ridge. I'm gonna have to tighten my fucking hat though, I tell you what. Just up on the face. It's windy. We're gonna keep on keeping on, so drop you guys back in. I'm gonna get a camera and we'll keep on climbing up this like 4th-ish, 5th-ish class face. All right, we have found the ridge. So now we get to follow a fun little ridge for quite some time. So from up here, Fern Canyon, way down there. So I want to know what that rock is. I saw people soloing that the other day. It looked pretty freaking heady, so good on you. If that was you soloing that. I guess I'll, when I get back, I'm gonna try and look up which one it is. So it's the one, biggest, most prominent one, all the way back up Fern Canyon. So, cool. Well, I said we're on the ridge, so now we just have, it's really just a walk to get up to this next section. Here we can look down the face. Yeah. So, I think somewhere in here is the route Syzygy. Honestly, this looks totally doable up to here, so there's a little footpath down at the bottom. I bet you this is Syzygy. I might have to try it one day. So, makes sense too, because you'd come up, and then this is the next section. You come back over here, and you're gonna go up the right ramp or the left ramp. They both go. All right, coming into the ramp. I do need both hands here. I'd like to have both hands here. There's some loose stuff all throughout this, so I am definitely pretty careful on how I do it. Once you're up here, you can actually just pull yourself out more into this little ridge. Pretty fun to grab a little narrow block like this and walk up it. Lots of lichen and shit, but it's all good. Explore as much or as little as you want to on this route. I've done tons of exploring, so I will save a lot of that for you. But definitely fun to be up here. So we're gonna keep on going, following this ridge, get to a downclimb. Ridge isn't that fun, so we'll just fast forward through all this. Lizard, guy's chunky as fuck. Don't know if I got that, but yeah, sport climbs off the back. Gonna keep going over the ridge to the downclimb. Continuing to follow the ridge. Kind of see a little exposure off the back. I've hopped out onto the face here before quite a few times. Up in that corner. But this is the fastest route. The whole thing's fun because once you're up here, you can just play around on the rock. Oh, we're to the downclimb. You're gonna get to this tree, and then there's an awkward step down by the tree, and then you'll see from there. It's weird. Why is there so much chalk up here? Come on, kids. Don't use chalk. So this is easy foot pockets to get by. This ridge feels super nice in the hands, so just some kind of easy traversing moves. And this is that, they call it the awkward step down. I don't even think it's that bad. Just lower yourself, you're down. You've got great feet and holds the whole way. So, the tough part, yes, we're still recording. That is the down climb. So you lower yourself down onto that, and then there's some feet tucked in and stuff. It's not super pretty, but I'll have to go up and down this thing like 3 different times to get the footage I want. So we'll do it the first time. Traverse across this little ledge. Spot where you need your feet to go. We're gonna go ahead and kind of stand up like this. And commit to sitting back on those toes. Feet are now on this ledge. Right foot down. Left hand up here. You've got a right hand down here and a lower foot. And this is what most people miss. So you're standing now, way down low, right hand, mat, lower the hips, and you're good. So, looks kind of wild. Alright, so, down climb. Come over. Easy. So that was it, up and down. Not that complicated. So if you don't want to do that shitty down climb, then come with me. Getting up that is not as fun as it looks. Alright, so literally, you don't want to do that down climb. You keep on going because you can. Let's see here. I am gonna stay in the goalie. I'm sure you could go up right ridge. Yeah, ridge probably would have been better than this shit. Yep. So, this pretty sure this is a downclimb. I don't know. I don't know why it feels so wrong. I guess we'll go check it out. It does feel wrong. Maybe we'd be on the ridge right now. I don't know. Whatever. Watch me get down still. Weird. Because this doesn't really feel bomber either, but... I mean, I could see this being perceived as easier, but it's not. And even just jump down into the trail. That doesn't feel great. I feel like I've come up here. Well, this is a down climb option, I guess. Obviously, I'm down. There is chalk here in the corner. I just have a hard time believing this. So I'm gonna go back up. Yeah. There's no way. This isn't good. I mean, that tree's fucking... Okay, we've got holds. I don't know if that was still recording or not. Because that was bizarre. On what happened or not. Yeah, hey, guess that was it. Huh. Alright, so I don't know if my phone recorded any of the shitty footage. If you don't want to do that other down climb, just get back on the fucking rock, come all the way from where that tree is, just keep following ridge. You're gonna get to here. You can't stay on the ridge anymore. So then what do? Great question. We come to here. It's a way easier down climb for the most part. So we're gonna come down here, get down to that ledge, traverse over, just kind of go down the whole ledge. So here that is. So you'll notice like it's pretty much like a little step of stairs to get down to this first ledge. Kind of walk it down to the right. Sap. Fuck sap. Back. You should be able to just friction hold on all this stuff. Yeah, kind of like so. Right, and then you don't go here. You go just like around one more block if you want to find the true summit. Epic. Alright, so I'm kind of at this little slot in the wall, traversed over on a trail. It looks like it kind of went up, but I think that this looked the best. So, okay, recording is tough. After you come up the one little section from the right, you're gonna come up and get like fully cliffed out. You'll see all these little textured holds. So, it looks really tough and steep. And it kind of is, but there's this one little relief and like these big pockets. And so you'll see if I can get up there. Easy to kind of walk your feet up in there, get your left hand, right hand up top, swing your right leg up. So, kind of a little interesting. You've got these big old holds that feel so good. There might be a little bit of chalk residue up here, I can't tell. I can't be the only one that has tried to come up this way. So that was probably the crux so far of everything I've done. Now I just keep on going up this stuff to the top. And this is how we hit true summit. Hell yeah. So this thing stops recording. I need to get a camera, but that's the true summit. So we're gonna go get on that. Obviously pretty exposed, kind of hairy. Go up that way. There's some good holds on the face. You can go up the face. You can go up the back of it too. Face is technically harder. I'm gonna climb up the face and down climb the backside. I've gone up and down both sides. It kind of all goes. Just go slow, figure it out. Once you're up in there, obviously, it becomes a little more apparent. So let's get up there and show you how it's done. Oh, it's face out. So like, just like little things like that are what we're putting our feet on, you know, and then just putting it, trusting it, making sure she don't break off. So, scamper up this guy. You can see it's definitely not simple. All right, here we go. So that is by far the toughest move on this rock. God damn it, keeps pausing. We'll see how bad that one was. But just came up that sketchiness. First time I got up here, I was faced with this. I freaked out about how I was gonna get down, so I down climbed that, which is like, I think 5'4". And this is actually so much simpler to down climb. Just this edge, you can see how it's kind of a staircase, so. Like even the face is textured enough. Like if you had to like just stick to the face like that, I don't know if my feet are in view or not. But like you can, it's easy enough. Here I'll just to prove point and to practice. Yeah, there is not gonna happen, but we're down. And that's pretty much it. So, heck yeah. From here you can just sit down on the butt and get down. Oh. Tempted to go back down the face side too for practice. Should, while I'm out here, check out the Shanahan Crags. Might need to look up on a map. That of North Shanahan Crag. I might try to go down this way. Maybe not. We'll see. So, but that is the slab. And yeah, a lot of fun. So, we're out here just kind of playing around on top of the slab, trying to see if I can find a way down to just down into this little canyon down into here, because I'd like to get to the base of that rock. And there's another one that's like over there. I think that's the top of it potentially. So there's Shanahan Crag and Northern Shanahan Crag. And this looks like people have been here, but it kind of cliffs out right here. I think I could go down here, but also gets a little questionable. So yeah, just kind of scoping my way. Tempted to go down that way and just figure it out. Oh God. I'm gonna go up one more ridge, and if I don't see something obvious, I'm coming back to this. So let's go around the back. I feel like if we go. This is just so exciting. I love exploring and having fun out here. But I don't want to go up through that bush. We'll be okay. Not even bad. I'm complaining for no reason. Could just off trail all the way up to Bear Peak. That sounds like a bushwhack that I don't want to participate in. I know some people that have done that, and they're crazy and like bushwhacking way more than anyone in their right mind should enjoy bushwhacking. Cool. Hi. We'll be in Tennessee tomorrow. Getting ready to go work an event. Yeah, this looks fun. And so, this is a fun way to enjoy myself before I travel. I go to Gatlinburg to work an event at the LeConte Center, and I'm there Thursday, come back on Sunday, and I do the same thing again, although I fly in on Wednesday, and then I'm back on Sunday, and that following Monday, I pick up a new puppy, which I am so excited for. Alright. Funny, whenever you're sitting at the top picking your line down this terrain, like, I was torn on if I stay here or go to this bigger boulder, but I think kind of going down this way looked pretty nice. Just as long as I can get down to there. And from there it should be pretty fun and smooth sailing. Be shocked if I ran into anyone out here. Weekday, 2:30 p.m. Southern side of Chautauqua, if you will. These rocks are cool. A little licheny, but not bad. I like a good old rock hop. Huh. This one is less straightforward. Butterfly. Yeah, I mean, this just looks kind of fun. Oh, yeah. Being on terrain like this always makes me think of Aaron Ralston when he was in Blue John Canyon doing some scrambling and trapped his arm literally between a rock and a hard place. The name of his book, really, really good. Movie's 127 hours for those of you that don't like reading. Honestly, I think I just gotta step there. So now here's the question. I'm on like the backside, so I feel like I need to get down and to the left. So on northern Shanahan, I believe that there's a second higher section of the rock that they don't recommend scrambling because it's really bad rock quality. Damn, I blasted my shin on something. I don't even know how. Honestly, I bet I can go under this. Maybe not, but I could probably go under that. Yeah. So, having made it far, there's the slab. I just had to down climb this sketchy, lichen-y gully. It actually was a lot of fun. Lots of good holds and protection, although it didn't feel that way when I initially started doing it. So yeah, that was kind of sketchy. Didn't record it, just wanted to be focused and in the zone. I wouldn't have died if I fell, but it wouldn't have been good, that's for sure. Alright, looks like we're in the gully, so now just a super fun bushwhack down. Although it does look like potentially a deer or some form of an animal has hoofed its way through here before. So bad, but this is the fucking shit. I'm going down. Oh, get to this tree. Yeah, I don't know. Do I stay? Yeah, I'm gonna stay left to the rock until I just get ferned out. So, fun. Here we go. Keeping on. Let's go. So, I don't know if any of these are the Shanahan Northridge Downclimb. I thought I'd encounter more of a trail by now. I mean, this looks... I don't remember the beta for the Downclimb. I didn't bring my guidebook. Oh, this definitely looks like a Downclimb. I'm gonna pull myself up just to see. I've got no clue what rock this is. Huh. Huh. Looks fun to climb up there, but not knowing anything about this, we're gonna just go down the way I came up. Cool. Alright, been recording for God knows how long. I really hope that's a good camera angle, 'cause once again I never really did any of that. I'm gonna be pissed if I get clipped out here. Huh. Really good chance I'm about to get clipped out. So, I'm gonna try and get down. Bye. So I believe this is North Shanahan. You can see that overhang up there. I believe you climb up, go left, up, right, zigzag across this. Looked really doable, so check that out. I don't know if I'm gonna go check out South Shanahan. I've already been out here a couple of hours. Should probably get home and do some things. It's the doggy's birthday, so. Well, tomorrow is, but since I fly out of town, me and the girl are supposed to go to a lake here in Boulder. Our doggo is addicted to swimming. And take her to go swimming for her birthday, so. Should probably get home so I can put my clothes in the dryer, lay some stuff out for my trip. And yeah, do the family thing. So, I've said bye like 5 different times, but there's still, inevitably going to be at least one more check-in vid. If you were wondering what almost killed me, it was that. There is not an obvious trail through here. I mean, there is one that kind of goes that way. That goes up. That has to go up towards south. Not obvious. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye.